You're tuned into news across the galaxy where they talk all things LA Galaxy with the Nag Boys. Let's start nagging.
Shitty one spoiler. But you know what? Despite that, I have a lot of things to complain about. First off, cheers, boys.
Saludcita.
We made it. We actually did a show after
the fucking what we thought was gonna be a loss, to be honest.
Yeah.
What?
This is, the first time,
Whoa.
this is like the first time we do a show after a game, right? So
What?
anyways, despite, we all have like these like hashtags and everything we go about, and despite one win, it doesn't change anything. So let me just start with people I still hate. I'm gonna do an alphabetical order, okay?
Go ahead.
So go ahead.
ABC, 1, 2,
first
3.
off,
Let's get it.
alphabetical order. Last name Lobos Bryant.
That's behind the alphabetical order, but I'll allow it. Go for it.
That is all. Welcome to News Across the Galaxy, where we talk all things LA Galaxy. My name is Eddie. As always, although he's off camera, he's on punishment. He's in the done set. He's in the corner.
Hey.
That's
It is
Brian Lobos. He knows
Brian,
what it is,
the guy that does stuff behind the stuff. That is I.
That's him. Hey,
Hello.
Brian.
Oh, that's me.
You still made it on camera.
Hi.
You piece of shit.
Fuck you.
Someone that was right next to him that looks pretty familiar is actually sitting right across from me.
Yes.
Yes. On this new setup, by the way. You like this setup, Spenny?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I
Welcome
do.
back, bro.
This is my primo. This is the Spenny. He's right across from me. I had to do it so I can look you in the
He
eyes.
is
'cause I
across
didn't
the
believe-
galaxy, it's sort of say.
Thank
You're a
you.
galaxy?
I am the galaxy to him, So thank you. I appreciate that. Spenny, welcome back.
What's up, guys?
Long time.
Long time.
Very long time.
And of course, longtime friend, very artistic personnel. Introduce this man.
Chewy. Thank you for being on the one too, bro. Nah, man, no. He was in the show before when we used to do it in the Elvis studio. It's just long-awaited return. Gudino Art, David, longtime friend, longtime Galaxy friend.
Longtime
For
listener
people
as
who
well.
don't know, David is my oldest Galaxy friend ever. Not the podcast type, but one of the more knowledgeable ones out of all of us.
One of the
including
most
myself.
horniest. The horniest.
When it comes to the Galaxy,
Well, yeah. Well, it comes to the attitude. He has a very rager
yeah,
All right.
on his side.
yeah.
How you doing, David?
I want to say hi to everybody and thank you, Nag Boys, for inviting me. I would like to say that I did predict a win, and this is the change for the team. I think they're turning out tired this way.
David and I have both predicted wins. You two predicted
I
losses.
All right.
predicted a
I think
win.
I think
I had a
Kidneys and
higher
we predicted wins. I think the whole fan base predicted losses.
I predicted the loss. I'm not gonna lie.
What you did?
I
Well,
did.
before that loss,
For sure.
I think you had a couple things to go before it.
Oh shit, he's not even on camera. We have one more. By the way, thank you for talking. God damn it, I forgot. We're so excited to have David here.
Best snack boy. Per David's request.
Nobody here today.
I was mad at the other Lobos, that's why. You know what I mean? Like, you're the better one. So, of course,
That
Willis.
is
Hey,
facts.
Willis. What's up, man? How are you?
Gentlemen, just enjoying the win that I thought we were never going to get again. So,
Yeah.
cheers to that.
Right. It doesn't ever feel that way when the team that you haven't fucking scored against, right?
Ever.
Right. And
Ever.
then
Ever.
if this makes sense, convincingly never scored against. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even tell you about a clear chance. Before,
I remember last time they went to Atlanta was pretty bad.
connect it, Brian. You can connect
Facts.
your headphones if you like, but
I don't know where my headphones are at.
right there, bro. That's why the little. That's why the things are there. Look it. There you go. Damn. The studio's too high tech for Brian.
I can hear you guys now.
You did the old switcheroo with the controls and shit.
Oh no, we made
The
it
little
too
brother
easy.
control.
Hey, do you guys remember we were LA Galaxy fans? Remember that?
I'm still in. What the fuck are you talking
Oh,
about?
okay.
Anyways, here's a fun fact, and we'll get into the game.
It's a fun fact.
Just let us soak it in for a second.
What type of stuff?
As we get into the game, at the end of the day, Kevin Cabral will forever be the first person that ever scored on Atlanta and the Galaxy uniform.
Oh man,
Nah.
that's you know what? No. Isn't that his first goal as well?
Yeah,
Is that his first goal?
It's his first goal of the season.
First MLS goal.
No.
yes, it is.
First
First
MLS
goal.
goal.
11th season is his first goal.
There you
Cabral,
go.
no?
It's just you're gonna be reminded about like all those like little facts and stuff.
Once a G, always a G.
Well, I think that was the whole concept tonight. No, where like once a G, you always get drunk or whatever the thing is.
Except
Right.
for Brian Jordan.
Oh yeah,
for
Brian.
Brian Jordan.
Oh yeah, I think he took it in the butt earlier.
There's
no?
one exception in all of history.
Dude, how embarrassing! If you're an ex-Galaxy fan, and then Chivas USA comes to your town and then tells you we're better, and then you say, "Oh yeah," but yet you won titles with the previous team who was in that same position. How does that even work?
What?
Bro, I don't know what
lost.
you're trying to say, but I'm gonna look at Spenny and just tell him that like sometimes Tinder just doesn't work for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
It does not.
Yeah, Brian Jordan just how to do,
Hey, forget that, man. We beat Atlanta today.
Yeah, we did. So
We
we talked-
scored. We scored.
Yeah, we did.
Finally,
we talked
finally,
about,
we beat
finally.
Atlanta. We finally beat Atlanta.
But what was the lineup?
Yeah, so we're gonna start with that,
Okay.
right? Because besides spending with us, obviously nobody else felt confident, but I'm gonna go with this lineup, right? We had the much anticipated Brugman, waiting on the
Yes.
wings, not knowing what's gonna happen, but this is how we came out. So Jonathan Bond starting in goal. We had Julian Araujo outright. Surprisingly, and we can talk about this in a second because I'm gonna ask everyone about the lineup. Zabaleta started next to Derek Williams.
Yes.
We had Gaspar out left, and I also want to touch on that. Douglas Costa outright. Brugman gets to start
Yes.
with Mike Delgado and Revolucion out left. This is, by the way, this is from Google, so I don't know how accurate this is because you know how fucking Galaxy puts out that graphic in a straight line. And then they lined up Chicharito and Cabral on top together. So, Spenny, you haven't been here in a minute. I want to ask you first. Saw this lineup. You're probably a little buzzed. I saw you got all those free drink tickets at this point. How are you feeling when you saw this?
I was still good, man. I was excited. It didn't get packed too close to the game, to start the game, but I was excited because I got there early. I didn't care for the lineup. It was obvious that they were just going to try to defend with that back line. Gaspar wasn't going to be overlapping. You already knew that. And I just wanted to see what the new guy had. I thought Chicho was going to score. He didn't, but I was good with the lineup.
Spoiler.
I was good with the lineup. Didn't phase me.
David, what's up, man? How did you feel? You saw it. I was with you. We think we're a little surprised that Brugman started, but
I was excited for the top half of the lineup. I actually told you guys within the IG group that we have that I kind of predicted the whole top half of the lineup instead of Cabra. It was Grand Sir, but pretty much all the top half was pretty much what I predicted. The whole back line, that's the only thing that kind of troubled me, especially with Gasper and Zavaleta. But I wasn't sure. I know Zabaleta is just as good as Dupuy in my mind, but Gasper was a little bit. I wasn't sure about it because I like Edwards attacking, especially with him joining either Grand Sir or Cabral on the left side. But yeah, it was a shutout.
Brian is totally left field, so I'm actually going to start with Willis. 'Cause I think, at least as far as Gaspar, we're kind of on the same page.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you saw the lineup, Willis?
Different from you guys, actually. You guys were surprised that Brugman started. I actually was not surprised, seeing as Vanny, with all the other signings that he has done, just threw him in the fire. So I expect the same this time. Brugman starting. I kind of predicted this lineup as well. I didn't put it on the IG group, but I predicted this lineup just because we knew Chicho was coming back. we knew Costa's fully healthy, and Cabral, well, he's a DP. You gotta start them all. And Vanny has said already that he was waiting for his players to come in healthy. And I feel this is the strongest lineup that he feels he can put out there. If it is or not, that's a whole different story. I guess Zabaleta was a bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
But I do feel just like David that he's on par or maybe a little bit better than Depew. So, Koulibaly right now is in the knockouts probably.
I'm actually going to split this one between Chewy and Bryant because Chewy's pro something, and then Dejan didn't start. So you saw this lineup, Bryant. It's just, Zabaleta's obviously a surprise to everyone.
Of course.
None of us really touched.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
If you would have asked me before, like, oh, you think Zabaleta, Depew, or Koulibaly, I would have been who's healthy.
Yeah.
But see, that
was my question.
This is one of the things where when it comes to like having depth, right? When you have international players, when it comes to like Zabaleta, even with Leerdam, who are veterans in MLS and just veterans when it comes down to their position, when you plug those type of players in, they're always going to try to produce a great game. Today, I think what Vanny did in the first half with Brugman, it kind of showed, regardless of what the last game outcome was, we actually won, but him having Brugman in front of those two center backs was very crucial for what the LA Galaxy did today. It wasn't just possession-wise. It was...
They got outpossessed.
But we had the ball. It was, no. What,
Definition, please.
no, well, when it comes to
Sorry,
just having
no
possession
facts.
in our half, I think Brugman and our center backs had a very good understanding of not letting anything through the middle, which was one of our biggest things when we have failed in these last couple games. Everything was coming down to the middle. The center mids weren't fucking coming back to defend and help or anything like that. So today it seemed it was less strenuous from Brugman to like our center backs, which before Delgado and Rivelson had a lot of work to do. I think today in our first half, Brugman did not have to do as much work as Delgado and Rivelson had to do before he had came in. I think that's a fact.
Actually,
The tide is
a
turning.
lot of your time. I just want to ask you a quick question. What I was alluding to in the lineup that after Jovelic's like recent form, Chicha got the start. I mean, how did you feel when you saw that? I mean, I know you're a bit biased sometimes.
No,
Chewy.
no.
It's no secret
not my bias.
to nobody. But like, how did you feel when you saw that Chicha was starting over?
Dude, Chicha
Your name's not Chewy.
is our
Let
guy.
Chewy answer.
Chicha is our guy. Chicha is our guy.
You
But-
agree, Chewy?
Pretty much. I mean, if you have healthy Chicha, you start a healthy Chicha, no
Yeah.
matter what. He's your DP. He's there to start. He's
Thank
there
you
to
for
play
that,
pretty
man.
much every game.
All right, cool. So Atlanta, always a scary feature because, we hadn't even fucking scored on this team, or can't even tell you about a clear chance we had against them. But you know what, dude? This game started. We scored early, but for me, at least for me, and I want to hear how you guys feel about this. I think Costa was like the I don't want to say surprise because we shouldn't be surprised, right? But the bright spot, I guess, like
I was
something that
surprised.
got me happy about
I was
it.
really surprised.
Two things at the start of the game. The first was I thought that the Galaxy should score multiple goals in the first half because Atlanta was starting a bunch of number 20-somethings and a bunch of 30-somethings. So their
Which
whole backline
means-
was like 26, 37, 32. And when you get to these pros, first division, if you got a 30-something number, 20-something number,
That's second string, basically.
so you should, they should have dominated from the beginning.
Yeah.
And Costa was just acting like a DP. He was
About
just, that's
time.
the best. That's the
About
best way
time.
I could describe it. He was acting like a leader on his side of the field. being precise or being vocal about exactly what he expected out of Julian and his defensive mid that was behind him at the time, whoever it was at that moment, right from the beginning.
Which is Brookman. Dude, Brookman, I think, had a very good showing. It wasn't as cohesive of what we saw with Toronto, which is something we'll get into it, because I think how we're seated in the West Coast, if we're into the playoffs, it will play a factor when
Playoffs.
I mean,
You're all
do you
over the
guys
place, Brian.
not think we'll get into playoffs with this team that we have right now? I think Brookman did very well today
I think the
for
West
the limited
is
time
difficult.
that he had.
I think the West is difficult, and the Galaxy have 11 games against the West Coast teams left, so it's pretty bad. They're
And
playing
don't forget-
everybody from like 4th down to last.
Seattle's
But you
visiting.
can tell me that
Or
Brookman's
Nashville,
not a
just
good
highlight.
part of
You got
that.
Vancouver home and away. You got San Jose still. Vancouver home and away.
Okay, so
Don't forget the all-time killer Houston last
Yeah.
game. So
Real Salt Lake.
and I agree with that. But with what, who is Brookman? Right, we found out who he is today.
Fucking Dr. Zeus over here.
Fuck.
Yeah. You have to, Dr. Seuss ass motherfucker. You have to, right?
Did we see who he was?
I'll tell you, he had a turnover early on in the game. His first couple touches were not
yeah.
crisp. They were nervous.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing you could say is I don't think he took more than one touch, maybe twice in the entire game. He was just
settled in.
touch and go,
He
touch
settled
and
in after
go,
that,
touch
yeah.
and go, touch and go.
yeah,
Quick one. Everything that
It was
we
good.
were sold on Markey doing, this guy's doing since game 1, minute 1, since kickoff.
Mhm.
There you go. I like it.
And
Yeah,
I
that
always
was,
told Eddie and you guys were, if we have one Market Delgado, but now we have two Market Delgados, our defense should be a lot more solid. So that's why I feel, hence the shutout tonight, right? Although we got lucky.
Spoiler, David.
I'm sorry. I don't want to jump ahead, but we got lucky a couple of times, and that's something that we need to work on. But I feel like our defense is going to be a lot more solidified from now on. So I think Brugman is going to be a great addition. Too bad we have Revolution as a cam.
Wow. You heard it here first.
It's true.
I mean,
Wah, wah, wah.
he's not
You're
wrong,
not
but the thing is, I don't think Vanny wants to, at this point. I don't even think Vanny wants to play with a cam.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
He doesn't want to play with the cam. He wants to play with these two
CMs.
high pressing midfielders
Yep.
and create those opportunities
Yep.
with the turnovers. And that you've seen that happening today. You've seen how high Ravlason and Delgado play. They pressure the shit out of these defenders and try to
Revolution
plug.
was
They try to plug all the lanes.
he was pressing so high. Atlanta
Yeah, he
had no
was.
option but to
Yeah,
play
dude.
wide.
Exactly.
He was pressing higher than Chicha was.
Yeah, and this is one of the questions that I asked before the game if Brugman was gonna start, right? And for me, he should have started, and I'm glad he did, just so we could see the bullshit earlier than us seeing him come off the bench and then we grill him because he's coming off the bench. You put him in the fire as soon as that shit fucking starts. With the wood, you fucking light the fucking matches. You put him inside that fucking first fire, and then you let him do what he has to do. And if it doesn't work, well, then we fucked up again.
A trial
Right.
by fire.
Yeah, and that's what happened today. I think so.
Well, let's talk about the beginning of the game because it didn't take more than 6 minutes to get that first goal. Right, quick, like 3 touches. I think it was Mark.
Start calling Marky, bro. That's
So
fucked
it
up.
was Brugman. Brugman. Yeah. All right.
Man.
Like that little heel, Robito backwards.
Beautiful,
He spun on
beautiful to be honest.
him. And he
Yeah,
did
it
that
was
little
Brugman,
side kick over him.
Delgado,
He spread it wide.
Chicha, Revelison,
Yeah.
Costa. Costa did a nice little cut.
Yeah. First off,
Cut and pass. That shit was nice.
So-
what an
Costa's
outside
opinion.
pass by fucking
Yeah.
Costa, and
that was
the
nice.
soccer IQ that we expect him to have.
So Semi-Costa exists.
Maybe he does. And come on, guys, let's be real. DP, Cheech, that has to be in, right?
Of course.
We scored. We
Yeah, it has to be in. It has to be in, but I got to give it to the goalie. He made a great save.
It wasn't the
He made a
goalie.
great save.
It came off the defender.
No,
There
the
was a
goalie made the
defender
save.
right in front of Chicha. It came off the defender, and then the goalie touched it.
That's even worse.
Goalie made the save.
Yeah, I mean, it goes down as a save, but there was definitely a deflection off the defender.
Doesn't matter. I mean, in any other situation, that ball goes in.
It
dude.
should've gone
I
in.
think the goalie reacted really well, and yeah, kudos to him. But
You know who
yeah,
reacted
expect,
even better?
you expect a little more from
The
your DP.
goalie.
S'il vous plaît.
You know who reacted better than Chicha and the goalie? Cabral.
Oui.
Please elaborate on Cabral's excellent play. Because
He
there's a
was
lot of
just-
people. Because there's a lot of people.
I don't know about excellent.
I don't know what
but
excellent.
Well, he's been better.
Is he a
this
soccer
game.
player?
You know,
He's
what
been
I'll
better
give
this
him?
game than he has any other game.
Just to keep it positive, because we won. He did what he was supposed to. He ran his lane. He stayed in his lane to the first post.
now,
The defender came off of him, ball watching, and Cabral just because he was in the place he was supposed
Yeah,
to
man.
be, got
You
a tap in.
You can't knock.
Tap,
You
tap.
can't. You can't knock him when you want to. Like you knock him for missing these chances, and he put away a quick reaction.
Yeah.
Give him his fucking credit, bro.
He was in ball watching. You know, he didn't see Chicha. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm good. No, he
Yeah.
continues his run.
Although he did put his arms up when he shot it. I don't know
Well,
if
he
y'all
thought he was
saw
gonna,
that.
but he still followed the play.
He's
You
still
know?
following. He's still
Yeah, but I was like, oh, he celebrated too.
You know,
early.
you know what though? It's fine
He
because
reacted the fastest.
Because all I heard was That's all I heard, bro. So it was all good. 1-0.
Did people actually say Cabral?
And again, history books, Spenny. Please tell them what happened.
What do you mean history books?
Yeah, for the Galaxy.
Oh,
Was not
the
in
first
history.
LA Galaxy goal against Atlanta, franchise versus
Belongs
franchise,
to who?
and Cabral's first goal.
This season.
Of this season, yup.
how embarrassing.
Why?
For them.
That is
For
your
them.
dude. That is your DP who hasn't scored any goal or assisted on anything else.
Oh yeah,
but
it was
that.
just 30.
No te vayas, Spenny. No,
But
güey, no
that-
te enojes, güey. It's okay.
Hey,
It's-
Spenny,
Aw.
we're just
Where
kidding.
you going,
fool.
Spenny? What happened?
What the fuck? We're
Bro?
just kidding, fool.
Cabral not even a soccer player, and he scored.
Man, you guys scared him
sure,
away
man.
that quick, bro. He just came back.
Damn.
Yeah. You can have that chair if you want.
I'll get it, fool.
Fuck, you ran. You can take off the headphones. Yeah, that's okay. Spenny must have had an emergency or something. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the listeners. You know, Spenny has his own thing going on. Anyways, where were we?
Talking shit about Cabral, who
Cabral?
doesn't deserve it today, to be honest.
And he has the same amount of goals as Garrett Bale and Toronto DP.
But see, I think that's where that shit comes to like fruition, where what he has been tagged with, you expect more from that type of player. Today, he showed a TAM level player.
I wouldn't even say that much.
I think so.
no.
TAM,
So,
TAM,
I'll give him a time. He's a
He
time.
did
yeah,
a
he's a
sh-
TAM player.
He did a shitload of
No.
fuck ups though.
Dude,
He doesn't have a
As-
killer. He doesn't have
yes.
a killer instinct, but he's a time
So-
player. He could provide, and he makes the runs.
so go back to
He doesn't even have a passing
No,
instinct.
dude,
The
this
fuck?
man from 3/4 up to the field where we're like the last third we cannot score. That's not him. Besides that, he comes back on defense. He does provide sometimes support before we get to the last third of their defensive stoppage. What he is missing is the last touch to be that effective player, to be an actual DP. Right now, he's not DP. He's at least TAM, but he has had TAM plays,
No, that's what I say. He lacks the killer instinct.
which gives us that DP spot
DP,
if we
yeah.
wanted to.
Yeah.
I can't give him shit today just because he was pretty solid today. Nah?
No,
I would
it's
say
not.
Definitely,
I challenge
definitely
you.
not a TAM player.
I challenge you to tell me he wasn't at
Get him,
least
Eddie. Get him, Eddie.
at least a solid TAM player today.
No.
Get him, Eddie.
God.
Get me. Get me.
We're talking about 30 minutes later, which she's disappeared from the whole fucking game. Cabral gets an easy tap in, and why does he like put his outside foot to?
And like I said, it's the last finishing touch. He doesn't have it.
a tap makes it.
But he's a TAM. But he's a TAM.
Hey, it's MLS, baby. It's MLS.
But he's a TAM.
All right.
Other TAM players are out there actually scoring.
Oh, you mean like
Actually,
Jolich?
Who's fuck up is that? It's not us. It's the FFO.
No, but
Yeah, but you're the one
calling
saying
him a
that
tap
he's.
player.
Yeah, you're saying he's a TAM player. He's far from a TAM player. If anything, he's a minimal wage player at
He's
this
an
point.
Efra.
Elaborate then.
Get
Elaborate
paid
then.
player.
Yeah.
No,
Dude, how
I
many
think you're
times has he? How many easy sitters has he missed? Honestly, I put him in the same range as Zubac. Honestly,
Give it to him. Your turn.
He's
Your turn.
missed
Give it
just
to us.
as
Give it
much
to us.
or more than Zubac has. And honestly, I think Zubac has scored more goals this season than he has. So we probably fucked up by letting Zubac go.
No, I'm saying,
Nah,
all right.
Chill.
If you give all right, if you rate him from the time that we saw him until now, yes, he's pretty bad as a tap player, but I'm thinking about his potential.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
So
You know, potential. If that's the case, look, then Efra
Zubac didn't have
has
potential.
probably
Zubac
a
didn't
super
have potential.
DP then for potential,
who?
right? Potential is only as good as the
That's
player
Efra.
is gonna keep advancing.
All right,
And
but we,
Cabral has an advance just like Efra. You know, he's
Nah,
slowly advancing, but not to the level that you want him to, right?
but
And
we've
Cabral's
given
in the same thing.
we given Farine like 4 years already of potential, and we don't
Yeah,
have, we
but he's
didn't
not.
get anything of
But
it.
he's barely 20. He's not even 21 yet.
No, but the difference is that with Efra, we've seen him grow up here, so we can give him the time.
Oh,
This guy's coming in as a fucking DP.
Yeah, we're not putting Efra
No.
as a DP.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. We got Cabral as a DP, as somebody that was ready for DP status.
But who has the heavier
Yeah.
tag? To be honest,
What?
who has the heavier tag?
Chicha.
No, from the players you guys are discussing.
Oh.
It's
Who has a heavier tag?
Cabral and Efra. Who has the bigger tag?
Efra.
Efra, because he's
I think Efra because he was promised
I
to
think
be
so
one
too.
of the
And
best.
the
yeah.
only reason I think Efra has a bigger tag is because he's been here longer and he should know what it takes to be
Yeah.
one
Not
of
only
the
that, not
most
only that,
prolific.
but you
if
signed-
not at a position where we are most needed.
Not only that, but they signed a player like Cabral in that initiative to keep someone like Efra. So that's why there's more pressure on Efra. Like this is why you search said player, because you want to keep the Efras and the
Yeah, but-
Julians. That's why Efra has more pressure.
Why Cabral? You could have just got Cabral
Fuck.
at a fucking minimum and
I
got
mean-
a different DP, bro.
Why Cabral?
We would've got
Honestly,
Remy, bro.
Okay, look. All right, hold on. You honestly could have just switched it around and done Jovic as the young DP and done Cabral for Jovic's contract, right?
That's next season's contract.
Okay, but I'm just saying, if you were to just switch them the other way, I don't think anybody would be having any problem right now. Anybody would not be talking shit about
No, that's
Cabral
true. That's
and
true.
him
But
missing
the only
and-
problem, the only
and
problem
this
would
and
be
that.
is coming off the bench as a DP. That'll be the only problem.
No, because Jovic, if he was, I guess.
At least you would have been happier for the results.
Exactly. You were like, oh, our
Compared to
DP's
what
producing.
Cabral's giving
He
us.
scored 8 goals this season. He's coming in as a sub. Oh my god, fucking beautiful signing. Hell yeah. Instead, we're over here like, fuck, our DP can't. Is he even a soccer player? Damn, we're getting clowned on fucking national TV. Just crazy, bro.
No, we
crazy,
didn't
but-
get clowned on today, national TV.
Yeah, that's what fucking Anna said. He's like, man, is he even a soccer player? Sometimes I don't even know.
Fucking Willis gets the outside perspective because you're like.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I'm watching it from.
That's why I love Willis. He gets the Northern California perspective.
Seriously. For your Northern California perspective. Tune into Willis.
Tune into Willis.
But yeah, man, I mean, Cabral definitely is just sometimes gives us hope, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know how to put it, but he just I don't know. I don't even know what to think about Cabral right now. I really don't. Yeah.
Go ahead, David.
I'm giving up on him as a DP this season. If it's next year, he's still a DP. I'm fucking disappointed.
Wow. Like that?
Yeah, I'll be disappointed. He's
Yeah,
like, he
that's it.
doesn't deserve the DP, but I'll give him a TAM status for next season.
Tam is too much. I think Tam is still too much, to be honest.
Yeah.
But he still has a lot of potential. You could see the potential. I don't know. It's like
I don't see it.
Look, if he gets
Oh,
a
no.
green card, then Tam. And if he doesn't, then nah, fool.
Nah.
Honestly, if you find somebody that can take him, I think you sell him.
Yeah, you move. You saw.
Nah.
Quick.
This is the thing
It's
where
not
we're
worth-
not,
it's not worth
we're
the
not
headache,
giving it's not giving Vanny credit, but the fact that he had to go scout out a certain player from a certain division is something that he thought he needed in this league. Right? It didn't work out. And we've been critical from day one why it doesn't work out. It's because we're missing a certain player. In particular, a certain creative center mid, right?
Yeah, no way.
But I feel that with the Brugman thing today, it seems like we have a certain type of direction to where we want to have a style of play, which is, from the beginning, it was possessive. And now, with Brugman, I think we have possession plus outlets that gives us more attacking a threat. It's something that we have to work out. And I think in year 3, that's where we're going to see the fruition of that shit. Not this year. I don't even think we're going to make playoffs. But we will get a year 3 from Vanny and from Company.
Hold on, guys. Sorry. This is a quick issue break brought to you by Spinach Interruption.
Do you guys agree with that or not?
I didn't hear it, but no, Vandy's
You think
not
he
going anywhere
gets-
this season?
He gets year
about
I
3.
do.
Huh?
I also think.
Vanny
I
gets
also
year 3.
think Vanny. Yeah, I think Vanny gets year 3.
Vanny years. You know why?
so. Even if he doesn't make the playoffs,
Even if he doesn't make the playoffs, you know why?
Okay,
you
hold on.
guys, you want to know why? Because he has Chicha off a contract.
Hold on.
And
You're
you
talking about. You know what? We should actually wrap up this game.
All right, let's go.
Let's wrap up this game because I don't think this was a.
Did you guys point out
You know
big
our
difference?
It's a win.
You
It's a
know
win,
you know
right?
you know
It's 3
our,
points.
you know one of our favorite movies. Our favorite movies. I think you'll be one of your favorites too. Fugazi.
Fugazi.
That's pretty much what it was, right? It's just 2 bad teams went at it. It was like we ended up just being the home team that.
Wait, hold on. We can't just go and brush over that last goal, dude. We
We're not.
gotta give
I'm
some.
I'm just trying to get through the game, and we can
You
break
can't
down the
be
last goal.
Bobby that last goal.
We're not.
That was a big
We're
beat
not
Bobby.
gonna go
What the
over the
fuck-
last
what do
goal.
you mean?
What do you mean?
What an angle.
What do you mean? Come on,
Foe.
that guy.
We cannot be hyped for the goals that haven't scored earlier in the season or in the games that mattered these past 4 or 5 games. So let's talk about what we could do effectively right now with a man like Brugman. Who, to be honest, dude,
No,
I'm
we're over Brugman.
I'm
We're over
very,
Brugman.
I'm very in like with this motherfucker.
Damn,
To be
Eddie.
honest,
Damn, Eddie Brand said, "Fuck what you were gonna say."
no, because dude,
it's fine.
Brugman's nice. Brugman's
I
nice.
think
He's
Brugman's
really
nice,
nice,
too.
bro.
Look,
He's really
I
nice.
think you're overhyping yourself on.
I think, yeah, he's nice, but the game plan did change in this game
the personnel obviously changed and the scheme of how to defend changed. It wasn't all him. He made a big difference, but you also didn't have overlapping wings going on the entire game, whether the ball was coming or
Wait
not.
till we get to that point, bro.
You didn't
I think
have-
so.
When did we get there?
Is this
We
game
already
one?
went over.
This is game one with Brugman.
We already
What do you
went over it.
mean,
The fuck?
dude? This is game one with Brugman.
The fuck?
You gonna tell me what he has done today is not gonna be valuable for us pushing forward,
Valuable,
regardless
yes.
of what type
But
of style that this one wants to play?
Hey, you remember
Vanny.
the one of our favorite movies I was talking about?
Oh, Spaceballs.
Fugazi, you know?
Is that it?
Yeah.
You think so?
That's what it was.
not
bro.
completely.
I don't know,
Not
bro.
completely. I mean, it's no matter how good you are, it's about consistency at the end of the day, right? How many times can you clock in and clock out and do the same thing? There's gonna be times where it's gonna get difficult for him, you know.
I think Vanny wanted to try out Bergerman with a solid back line, not with Edwards keep on shooting
Yeah.
up. So I think next game, now that he has Bergerman just adjusted to his position, I think Edwards will be shooting.
No.
I think so.
No.
Listen, guys.
Gasper
guys,
did not take
guys,
Edwards' spot.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
guys,
That's a good one.
They defended and they attacked with 5
Yeah.
at the same time. What do you mean?
So what does
They
that happen
defended
though?
with
Why does
5.
that happen though?
Hey, you know what? Say it right now.
Why does that
bro.
happen, though?
I'll tell you. Hey, let me say
Julian
something real
and
quick.
You just said,
Let me say
they
something.
got unpossessed.
They did get outpossessed.
Yeah,
And-
they did.
But
And
when
they
you
did
not
never
by
get
much.
outpossessed.
But they
They
also
never got
had more
outpossessed.
shots on goal than Atlanta.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you right
There's
now.
been a lot of we could have lost that game if Atlanta knew how to fucking score.
Well, good thing
we could have lost this game if it wasn't Atlanta. So
good thing you're trash.
I mean,
If Atlanta would have done their homework on set pieces, it could have been a different game. They were
Oh,
just
for
running
sure.
first
Atlanta's
post.
been a bad team
But
this season.
Atlanta didn't attack
And
the
put it on
goal.
record
They
right
just
now.
all went first
man,
post every time.
I'll put a record right now. We can keep going, and you guys can argue if you want, and we can sidetrack. Gaspar over Edwards.
Yes.
No,
No.
What do you mean
Oh,
though?
it's divided. Oof. Willis,
Defensively?
let me
No.
hear you.
Depends on the game plan.
No.
Okay, look.
Willis,
You
I-
have to look
Talk
how
to
we're
us, Willis.
playing.
Talk to us, Willis.
I agree with Eddie, but Edward goes up top instead of Cabral. Boom.
Okay, but no, we're talking about with the way we're lining up on the defensive side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That on the defensive side, I think it worked really well today. It worked really well with Brugman, just running that fucking defensive mid.
Did you see that?
Keeping them in
We're not-
check,
we're not-
and,
Brugman
and then
has-
if you put in Edwards instead of Cabral, I think he finishes those chances that he has.
I
And he
think-
also probably
You
creates
said
more. So.
Gaspar over Edwards?
Yes.
As a left back,
Defensively,
yes. As a left back,
defensively,
yes.
yes,
You don't think
defensively.
so?
Oh man.
Yeah,
What do you
defensively,
mean?
yes.
Stay at home, bro.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would prefer
It
the
wor-
5-man back line. These 4 with Brugman. I'm right in, like a stopper.
No,
That's what
dude.
you played today. You played with the 5-man back line.
The fact-
that fool was just a savage.
Okay, whoa,
in a-
whoa. Earlier in our own chat, I had said, if Brugman were to start today, the LA Galaxy wins.
Shut up, fool. You said they lost.
No. If they win with the lineup that I went with, which is exactly from Brugman to Delgado to Reveloso to fucking Costa
Brian.
to it went exactly to plan.
Theo Ryan.
Yes, sir.
The chat is time stamped.
Time stamp
It
that
is.
bitch up right now.
So you predicted a loss even after
no,
you knew
no, I
that
did
your boy
not.
was gonna start.
By the way, live chat. I know we're on late. We're gonna get on to some words soon. So if you
Yeah.
know how the words
Tough.
go, start thinking of yours. Dude, let's.
Brugman, bro. I
Sorry,
really did.
hey,
I'm hyped about Brugman. To be honest.
audience. I apologize, guys. Let's address the big dick in the room.
What's up?
Dude, that come
In
on.
my butt. Oh,
Fucking
what?
Jovic comes in.
it's Adrian.
It's not trust
In the
me.
butt?
Jovic, man.
Yeah, Jovic. Jesus.
You guys haven't come out with a good Jovic fact in a minute.
I have one.
Let's see. You never come up with one, by the way. Oh, you either. 'cause they're either.
You know what?
he's better when he comes off the bench.
Jovic has such 20/20 vision. He, in fact, can see John Cena.
Ooh.
I already did that one. That's
like
cute.
that
That's
one.
cute though.
I like that one.
Thanks for listening. Yeah, I did.
Fuck John
So
Cena.
Jovic, leading scorer of the team.
But fuck
yeah.
John Cena.
Off the bench. Off the bench.
the bench.
Off the bench.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, he's like that random ass ESPN fact, which actually one of the ones I like randomly that I
Goes
didn't
per
even think
minute?
was thing. No, per 90.
Same shit.
Yeah.
He's ridiculous.
Purpose. Nah.
It's pretty interesting. I mean, per 90 only per like after a certain amount of time. Like you can come in one game, 7-0 lead and tap in a goal you've never played, and you're
But
like the best.
he's winning games. He has game winners.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead goals, game winners.
Are we talking about that fucking piece of shit that signed with that squad across the street?
I'm not talking about
Yeah.
nobody else, but
put
Dejan
I'll
Jovic
focus
right now,
on
bro.
us right now.
Dejong is the only one that deserves.
And it's still clean out,
praise.
by the way.
I mean, I've been saying it since the start of the season. If Cabral didn't work out, young DP this kid, you keep Efra, you keep Julian, and you ship out Cabral.
Dejong's
Or you send him to Galaxy 2.
Well,
and send
let's talk
another
about it though.
Dejong's an upgrade from Chicha. To be honest,
Next year, I think.
Let's talk about it.
Next year too.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Dejong's
so
an upgrade
too.
from
I
Chicha.
actually do think so too.
And I think by far too. I think by far.
It's an option, right? And I think
He said it. He said it today as well. He said it today. I'm the future. He said it.
Why wouldn't he say that?
The post game.
He said it.
Bro,
He
that's
said it
my
at the,
DP.
at the interview.
that-
That's
the
my
interview.
DP
He's like, how do you
today.
feel?
Joe
In an
said
interview,
that.
He said, I'm the
Post-game.
future. He said, I'm
He
the
said,
future
"I'm
of
the
this
future."
franchise.
Of the LA Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna put Chicha off his DP contract.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, David.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'll start with you then. Like, you that go Chicha? You good with a Tam? Not an under 23. You good with a Tam Jovic?
Oh hell yeah!
There we go.
Are we
Yeah.
going like what if already? And all
And then I
that?
got DP Cam, but
We're not talking about Cancel. We're gonna bring some more center backs.
No,
I'm
What are you
talking
talking
about
about?
next. I'm talking about next season. You
Have
talking
you
about
not
next season?
listened to the News Across the Galaxy where
Never-
we
you
talk
never-
all
okay,
things
you
about
you never
defensive
seen
defense?
You never seen a nickname?
I'm sorry. News across the galaxy without Klein and all that.
Are we
That the
going what if
future.
now? Are we going what if with Jovic?
That's one question for David. real
Yeah.
quick. But
Yeah.
let me talk about the
Yeah.
finish, and then we'll go there. Half a chance, right? That's not even a chance. That's half a chance, bro.
That's quality.
That's like let me go pee and then
Unless Chicha scores about fucking 10 goals between now until the end of the season.
Fuck, good luck.
Yeah, exactly. We don't give him a DP contract next year.
You don't.
or there's something wrong.
Even if he
No,
gets
you
10
don't.
goals in 14 games, if he doesn't win a cup, he's out.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That is true. I'll give him that.
So,
Yeah.
And
going
it-
the front
It's
office,
debatable. It's
you-
debatable, but with our front office giving jersey
Give him a double
sales
DP?
and all
If
that,
you don't,
Double
if you
DP.
get playoff wins, not a playoff berth, not a playoff appearance, wins, plural,
Mind you,
you'll be on the road.
Serbia's in the World Cup.
Yeah.
He makes it in there.
Ooh.
That's actually not a
He's
bad
close.
mark
He's
either.
actually pretty close. He's actually pretty close.
Yeah, they
the coach has
retweeted
already
him already.
said.
The
Yeah.
national team retweeted the Galaxy already.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
actually not a smart market either.
That boy's been
Different market.
Dude, when you talk about Serbian players, they're always going to be 110%.
Serbia versus Brazil.
It does not matter.
Thanksgiving Day.
There you go.
Visus
You heard that? You know what you just said?
Serbia.
Visus will go against
Brazil.
anybody
Thanksgiving Day.
and fucking kick their ass.
Imagine yourself wearing a Galaxy Jovic jersey
Oh,
at a Brazilian
lovely.
bar, getting
A Jovic jersey,
beat to
bro.
shit by Brazilian meat and shit because
Thanksgiving Day.
It's vegan.
Thanksgiving morning.
On Thanksgiving Day.
Anyways, back to that finish. Half a chance, bro.
That angle.
Yeesh.
Who in the Galaxy finishes that?
Dejan Jovic.
Anybody
Chicha
else?
shoots it right at the goalie.
Chicha, dude,
Cabral
honestly,
Cabral underhands it
you know
to the
what?
goalie.
Maybe him and Vasquez. Vasquez has a good
5
has a
years
good
ago?
foot, but
Huh?
yeah.
5 years ago?
No, even now he finishes that, but he's too
Vasquez,
slow to even
bro.
get to that position. So
No, Willis, to be honest.
no,
anytime.
Vasquez can hit him from outside the box. Dude. Vasquez hits him from outside the box.
We are not going to come in this pod and talk about Vasquez as a positive because when we said in the beginning of the season,
That's not a positive, bro. He's just his father's.
he is nothing.
Yeah, he's just asking me.
He's
who
nothing.
would-
What do you
who would've
mean?
done
He's
it.
nothing. Bro,
Damn, bro.
Yeah, father time's undefeated.
We won.
Bro.
what? Why would you sign him if he's undefeated then?
We won, fool.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Brian,
He didn't start.
Brian, Klein out, bro.
didn't-
Klein out.
Climb out.
All right, Clyde out. But Vasquez. I'm
Did
all on
we?
his ass.
Do you know if we got questions?
I probably don't.
With your
But I
phone?
probably
Is
do.
your phone dead?
You should probably
Nah,
check.
I have it.
All right, cool. So let's go through the words because I'm not logged in. You know.
Can we do the game is off award first? I think
Yes,
that would be
let's
the
do that.
We also
easiest.
have we also have the double. You're
Whatever you
announcing
want,
for the
Spenny.
double.
This is
You have
your
the
first time
BJ
back.
award as well. Bad job award.
Bad job.
Yeah.
Award.
BJ for BJ when you know what BJ did.
I don't give me an
BJ
example.
did.
Brian Jordan. Yeah, that's the
Brian
BJ.
Jo-
Bad job, boy. That's the BJ award.
Nobody today deserves that.
Yeah,
kind of
you can though. That's
Nobody
always an
deserves a
option now.
BJ.
News across the galaxy.
Nah, nobody.
Nobody deserves a BJ, bro.
Actually, you know
Not-
what?
not-
You know-
unless it's BJ.
Not
Unless
even
it's
Chris
BJ.
Klein because it was a sellout. I was almost a sellout. I was
Bro,
pretty packed.
the same thing if he hitting guys, bro. He's hitting numbers. That's why he's still
Yeah.
there.
I'm surprised how crowded it was today. To be honest,
And we were part of that fucking shit, bro. To be honest.
I sat for the first half next to ACB, and the guy that was holding the flag for Galaxian, he went the whole half. So good for him. He even changed flags to a smaller flag at times. I understand, but you kept it up for 45 minutes. Good for you, bro. Bullshit aside. But second half, from when we were all at the Riot Squad, they had 137 and 139 rocking. Like
Big.
they had it.
Sick.
They had it going.
yeah. Same thing with the Riot Squad.
All right, awards. What are we starting with?
Go for it. Geo award.
Yeah, game is off award. That was easy for me.
I got you,
Go for
bro.
it. You guys-
Chicha.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. I'll just piggyback. I don't even know what I'm gonna say, but go ahead.
You just expect him to finish that, put himself in a position for at least another good attempt on goal. It just
Yeah, I mean Cabral's goal was.
it shouldn't. I mean,
Enough.
unless Atlanta was really that worried about him, I don't think that Revolution should have had the looks that he had compared to Chicha's opportunities. Revolution had 4 or 5 in the first half.
I mean, that's a good sign in the offensive side either way.
That's a good.
To be honest,
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It is a good sign.
It's a really good
It's not
sign.
in the sense that the guy that you depend on to just.
Oh,
And no, you tripping, Eddie? You tripping?
So, are you gonna piggyback or are you gonna change it?
I'm
up?
a piggyback.
no, I'm gonna piggyback too. I would say for someone who's already on the outs of Mexico national team, you would think he's gonna score those.
What does he have?
Yeah.
8 goals. He has
Yeah,
7.
It's really bad.
7 because Joveljic is
No, it's
already
8.
leading.
It's 8.
Joveljic is
Joveljic
already
has 9.
leading, and he has 9 now. Well, he has 8.
Joveljic has 9. Yeah.
I'll trust
Chicha
you,
has
Bruce.
8.
So he had the one that Caress scored, and he had another one that was pretty clear, and he didn't fucking score. So, yeah, I in my predictions for before the game, I had a Chicha as a brace. Nah, not even
I
close.
drafted both Chicha and Joveljic because I thought they would both score.
I mean, one of them scored.
I do agree with that. My biggest argument about having a non-DB players is that you don't perform, I guess. Today, did you try to perform?
Oh, I guess. Chat, Chicha.
No, it's
Chicha,
hard. It's hard to give.
Gio
It's hard to give a next standing player.
We're
No,
doing
we're
the game is
Chicha.
off award.
I said Chicha.
Oh, it's
Gio.
even worse. Which one?
Gio.
Game is off award.
I got you.
I thought you were doing.
I thought you were piggybacking with Chicha,
Nah, it's not Chicha.
whose game was off more than him.
I think Williams. Again.
Chewy.
All right, cool.
What you
Chewy.
got, Chewy?
Nah, I just want to talk shit about Williams, to be honest. See, but I don't think anybody had a bad game.
You heard it here first. Edwards' game was off today.
Chewy.
It's Chew's turn.
I'll tell you.
Brewing was nice today, though.
It's Chew's
Chewy.
turn.
I want to say the good stuff.
Chewy's
Let's-
doing it.
yeah,
The game
let's
was-
go for
We're
Chewy.
not on that. We're not
award.
into that part yet.
Go for it, Chewy, because I'm gonna talk shit about Williams again. Go for it.
No, to me, honestly, a lot of the things that I was watching, yeah, Chicha should have scored, but the person that I think lacked a lot more was Julian. His passes were off. He was, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. A lot of the time,
I can agree.
A lot of the time, I really was. Why the fuck are you up there? Like, why are you throwing that pass in the middle of nowhere? What the fuck are you doing most of the time?
I'll feed off that because I gave Julian a lot of slack. Like, you know, with other teams, this was a toothless Atlanta. You know, his responsibility was on the fucking offensive,
teething
you know, on the
Atlanta.
offensive side of things, right? And he I remember clearly before me, because when Aaron's around, we get drunk. Before we all got,
Every time you're fucking
before
around,
we got
bro.
too drunk, I remember clearly, like Douglas, like barking instructions at fucking
Delgado.
and Julian. And
Julian, yeah.
that's actually one thing I liked about, and I didn't mention earlier about
During the goal celebration.
Douglas Costa, that he's barking. You know, like, you know, people that want to come and just make their money, and I am not convinced fully, but you know, seeing that he's yelling at someone. But I agree with Chewy. That's not agree with him, but I back him on that, because to me, it's overwhelmingly to me it's Chicha. I think it has to be, especially when it comes to the fact that well, just look at where the Cabral goal came from. You know, like that has to be a goal, right? So that's where Chicha is. That's where you're making money. It's 6 yard, almost right outside the 6 yard box.
Joe Willis don't need no 6 yard box.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't even.
Yo,
know.
but this just needs the ball on his feet, bro.
So we did Gio. So I guess
needs
it's
2 yards.
You got Hartman. Oh, you
Wait,
yours,
hey,
Willis?
wait! I didn't get my
no,
Gio. What the fuck?
Sorry,
Was the
Willis.
Willis?
Get a bigger box.
Sheesh. Just for that, I'm gonna give it to Williams. Nah, I'm just kidding.
You should.
Nah,
Nah, it doesn't
no,
matter.
I think Chicha is a good option, but I think it needs to be said, at least for me. And today, a person that really played really bad, and even in the role that he played
Hear
today,
this. I gotta hear this.
was Gio, was game off, because I'm used to him actually being good in his role. Was fucking Cheeky Nuggies, Efra.
Wow.
Coming in as a sub, he's usually much better coming in as a
I
sub
can't
than he
disagree
is
with
a
that.
starter.
I can't disagree with that.
Nah,
That's
'cause
his
He
game,
played
bro.
so bad for the
Nah,
minutes that he came in.
You're tripping, bro.
I've never had any word to
He came in so bad,
Dude.
He came in so bad today. The 15 minutes that he played, that to me it was noticeable.
Nah,
Missed every pass.
You know-
missed every
you know,
run. Missed every,
Nah, you tripping,
everything
Sven.
he did.
You tripping.
you know what the big problem with that is, and I know Brian's gonna like this. But
What is it?
The reason that Vasquez and Efra looked so bad was because they went back to their regular formation,
Which was?
when with your boy over here fucking got subbed out. Rayon had a push back with Marquis Delgado. They no longer had a high press,
bro. You tripping.
so
That's
Atlanta was
fine.
able
No,
to.
I get that. I understand that.
Okay,
but
even with that,
this-
dude, I
he still played
feel
bad.
I feel every time that Efra has played on the wing, dude, he's produced his best of his best from the wings.
Except today.
No, man,
Today,
Nah, dude,
no,
today
I
he
mean,
had a fucking. He was by himself with one defender. This fucker
was
couldn't
bad,
even put the
dude.
ball
He
in
was
his
bad,
feet.
dude.
Like he couldn't even shoot. And like,
Today
he was
he was
fucking
bad.
shoot.
But that's
Today
his
he was
game.
bad.
no. Hey, I know what
It's
Freddy's gonna
bad.
say. Like, oh, that's his regular game. Yeah,
No,
okay,
it's
fine,
not.
whatever.
It's
But
not.
it's not. It's not when.
that long. That's how you fucking remember, dude.
It's not. It's not when he comes in as a sub. That's why for me, like you said, his game is off. His game is usually being good when he comes in as a sub. When he comes in the last 15 minutes, he usually plays well.
No.
You say
Hey,
usually?
hey,
Usually,
No,
no.
that's true.
That's his game
true.
is off.
Sporadically, yeah. Usually, no. Can you say, Spenny, you say usually? I wouldn't.
No, as a
so-
starter he
so-
doesn't.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
as
yeah.
a starter he doesn't.
I say Willis is correct. Where Kitty's the same. Where he comes in, well, as a starter, his game is always off. Willis,
Yeah.
He's saying when he comes in as a
When he comes in as a
sub, he's always a spark. He is a spark,
Yeah.
and that's why he should always come in as a sub, not as a starter.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm
not
saying.
starter.
Today he wasn't a spark.
Yeah, he
Today
wasn't a spark at all.
was-
He did do like one or two
That's
bad
interesting.
passes.
No, it's interesting. We're actually arguing over somebody being bad, right? That's interesting.
Which is funny because last week,
Well, no, it's interesting.
Because
I like
last
this.
week,
hey,
the conversation last week was fucking different, bro.
If interesting enough, if you listen to
tide
this
is
live, share it
turning.
with your friends.
Wink, wink.
right?
The tide is turning, man. The tide is turning.
Oh, I
Is
hope
it
so.
though? Hey, Brugman to me, show me some good fucking play though.
You got
I'm
hurt,
not
man?
lying.
What?
That's
got
your,
her, man?
Ask me.
Who do you have for your? You have heart, man.
Do I have a heart, man?
May I go first?
Go.
I'll give it Brugman.
Yeah, I'm just gonna because it's a guy. That guy.
You could tell
I
right
have
away
high
from.
praise for him. You know,
You
I
could
do,
tell right
I
away
do.
with this
But I'd
game,
rather
dude.
go. I'd rather go the route. I'd rather take the road less traveled. And you guys can hate it. I think Gaspar deserves the credit he deserves. He's the stay at home. I think it was important what he did in this role. It's like, this is the defender we need. Whether Edwards is going to be that guy or not, it's yet to be seen. But Gaspar is like, this is how you do it.
Solid.
Edwards is definitely not it.
Defensively.
So that's it. That's it for me. It wasn't
Defensively, is that
spectacular.
it?
It wasn't spectacular. It wasn't like amazing. It wasn't bad. It was he did his job, and I think he did it well. Obviously, in the game they had, and then in the shutout, no chances that Atlanta got were Gaspar's fault. Or could I point out anything else that Gaspar did bad? And actually, I can point out that Gaspar
Exist?
I can point out Gaspar actually giving Cabral open space. That's something you point out. So I think to me, Gaspar is the you got heart, man, because it's not going to be noticed. I mean, maybe somebody else here will notice it, but I don't think anyone anywhere else is going to notice it. But I will. So Gaspar, Chase,
That's a
Gaspar,
pretty good one.
right?
That's a pretty good one.
Respect on his name.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't disagree with you, but I don't agree with you at the same time.
But why though?
That's why I gave it to him. That's exactly why I gave
for
it to
me,
him.
it's,
That's the definition
Is it the wing play?
the
Is it
word.
the actual wing play that what Gasper has to do in accordance to what Raheem has to do when it comes to pushing up and actually being the defensive? I get not ability, but
That's-
like
that's
somebody that you could rely on
That's a
defensively,
whole-
and then instead of that, you push up.
That's a
on the
whole
offensive.
different conversation. You're talking about
Because
somebody-
Raheem could do both.
no, he can't.
Yeah, he can.
No, he can't. I told you,
I argue that he can.
my guy.
Wait, what?
there's-
Go up
it's,
and go back down?
it's
Bro,
timestamped. You know,
First
It's
10
time and-
games, they're time stamped.
It's time and date stamped. Since game one, I told you guys he was going to be a liability once
Liability,
teams got
yep.
informed because he athletically recovered defensively, but his angles are bad, continue to be
Horrible.
bad, will continue to be bad because he's not a defender oriented player. He's going to look to be in an offensive position to counter every chance he gets, and his angles are always going to be off. And that's one of the reasons Rayon was so good pressing up high, because he wasn't pressing like a forward in a counter position. He was defending the pressure as a defender to keep the ball in front. Edwards will always be looking to play forward, get the ball
I
and
don't know
push,
about
push,
that one.
push, push,
I don't know
push,
about
push,
that
push,
one. No,
push,
no,
push,
no,
push,
no,
push.
no, no,
Attack,
no, no,
attack
no.
He
first,
has,
defense
he has
second.
the most
As
completed
much
dribbles on the
as
wings.
much as you want to give Edwards that fucking chance about that shit, no, dude.
Yeah, well,
talking
that's not
about-
a discussion though. We're talking about the you got Heartman award. So
For me, is the new guy.
Garcon, yeah, dude.
No, not Garcon.
Garcon Brugman. That's his name.
Oh,
Gaston.
Dude, for his first game being here, dude, I think his
Hey, Brian.
IQ in that position,
It's Penny's turn.
what we talked about earlier. My bad. Go ahead.
I just
My bad.
the guy didn't look like it was his first game with the team. He may have had
Exactly what I was
some
gonna say.
bad touches, a couple bad moments, but it didn't. Like if you took somebody that doesn't follow the team and you were like, "Hey, pick out the guy that's starting today for the first time ever
Yep.
with this team," I don't think they would have picked that guy.
yeah, to pick Chicha
Probably.
Yep.
today.
And
Or Chiquina.
and I had said
We're
this.
talking about the pension.
I said it earlier, dude. What Bradley did with Toronto is something that Brugman can do with us.
You know what? Let's see what David.
Yeah, let's not talk about that because that's something. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you watch
I think I'm
MLS,
right on my assessment.
David,
David?
who was your honorable mention
Go ahead,
today?
dude.
Am I the last one or the?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the last one. Oh, actually, we have
Chewy.
Chewy.
And Bruce.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, don't forget the best snack boy.
But David's the smartest. You know what?
He's the smartest
I have
snack boy
a
right
cute
now.
story. I have a cute story with David. I will end that with the show with that.
Oh, what?
The lawyer of the Marymount.
All right,
story.
so I always consider Nag Standing number 1 and You Got Heartman number 2. I have 2 players in mind, and I'm kind of debating who I should give the number 2 spot and the number 1 spot. So it'll be my You Got Heart to Costa. So Costa, he played his heart out and he gave some brilliant passes, and I feel like we're getting the summer Costa, and we're getting I was telling Eddie this earlier. He's not DP Costa, but he's a TAM Costa right now. So he's getting there, and hopefully by the playoff time, we get a DP Costa. So he's my You Got Heart.
You heard that? Hey, don't yawn, you fucking bitch.
Chewy.
I'm yawning because of your stupid face, bitch.
Damn.
Wow.
No, same.
Oh, man.
Man, no more whiskey for
Your
you.
face makes me go to sleep, you fucking whore.
What?
I usually hear dry, but sleepy's cool.
Fuck you. I love you, though.
Nah,
Anyway.
I hear
same
that too.
thing. Costa, I was actually surprised the way he played. He was consistent for me for a good while.
He hasn't been that close to since he got
Yeah,
here.
this
to be
hasn't
honest.
been a
Just
player
like-
that I've seen. So,
Brucey.
Go ahead, Bruce.
I'm just gonna say, just to make it quick, I'm just gonna say Brugman. Brugman was nice today. So.
I'm telling you, bro, he's nice, bro.
There's not much else to say about it, dude. He did his job. Couple bumps in the beginning, like Spanny said, but adjusted really well to the rest of the game. So, hey, you know what? One thing I do want to mention that the colmillo that he had of making the fouls quick.
I was about to say the same
before
shit.
he would get yellow cards. He was stopping these plays before they got the counter. So that was something that I really liked.
What
So,
he
I'll keep
does,
Brugman for
what
that.
he does for Rivera Song and for Delgado is something we haven't had ever in this team.
Thank you, Brian.
I love you, Spanny.
You ready for the next standing?
Yes.
Yeah,
I got you. I got you.
I
You wanna-
guess.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Call me crazy. Willis.
Call him crazy.
I
Call him
think we got
crazy
the
right
same
now.
one. I think we got the same one.
Crazy.
So-
All right, let's go
Call me
crazy. Let's
crazy.
go crazy.
Call me crazy, Willis. Call me crazy.
Crazy. I think
Crazy
he's
ass
crazy.
fuck.
Yeah,
I think he's
but
crazy.
honestly, you watch that game in the stadium, Douglas Costa, bro.
We're crazy, bro.
Yeah.
We're crazy.
Let's go,
We're
yeah.
crazy. Hey, get out of here, fool. Not you.
Nah,
Not you.
that
We're crazy.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah, he did.
there was
You were
there
almost
was, there
crazy.
was a lot.
Almost crazy.
There was a lot where like the team couldn't keep up with him.
Yep.
His own team.
Yep.
Read it.
I agree with that,
This is
dude.
what I do. This is
Look
how
at
we
it
play.
closely.
This is the level we need to play at.
Look at it closely.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Look at it closely, bro. It's my fault. Nah, it's your fault.
Look at it coldly.
Fuck
And
you.
we're at. Although he's behind, we're at Spring Costa right now. You know what I'm saying? we're getting to Summer Costa. No, but to me, honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like the team was a step behind him, which is weird to say. That Costa looked.
That's a really good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, do you think Vanny has had a fucking plan since day one
No.
about bringing something like that?
No.
You know, it
Because
amazes
we
me.
saw Brugman play a good game today.
Right.
We
It-
saw Costa play probably his best game today. Costa.
Yes.
And then you see a Brugman who could literally,
He still had to work him in there.
literally let Rivera Son and fucking Delgado fucking do their thing.
I agree. Just because one thing that I liked, I don't know, pride myself in or whatever, is I like to watch what goes on with the team off the ball.
Yup.
Shit that happens off camera. And Douglas Costa was doing something that nobody on this team is really doing right now, and that's holding
Since when?
each other accountable in a way that's gonna be productive. You know, the last person I said this before that did that was
Alessandrini.
Robbie Keane.
Keen, bro. What the fuck?
Robbie Keane would talk shit to David Beckham and Landon Donovan when they didn't do their job. You know, and it wasn't like, oh, I'm Robbie Keane, give me the ball here. It's, hey, I could have scored if you would have done this right.
Does Costa do that? Like, do you actually?
He did it in this
he
game.
He
Does
does
that?
To the
these
point where I was
gestures
like-
that were
I don't see.
To the point where I was like, I'm gonna see if he's gonna do it again.
But by the way, Mike, do you listen to this? In case there's no visuals for you, we're not calling Costa Robbie Keane.
No.
Just so you know.
No. You telling me Costa's gonna be close to the greatest fucking DP of all
time? We're talking about today. We're talking next player today.
Never.
The thing is too.
Never.
You want your DP to make an impact.
Yep.
But that doesn't always mean them scoring the most goals or having the most assists. If you can elevate those around you, it's just as good if they score and you don't. You know, if you can have a well-rounded team where 5 or 6 players have 5 or 6 assists and 5 or 6 goals because they were in the right place, they were directed to be in the right position, I'll take that over one player scoring 20 goals.
I would argue that's probably better than one player scoring 20 goals.
Yeah. That's the definition of Beckham. Beckham was never the number one scorer. He'd get some assists, but he was always there, and he always
either started the play or finished it.
Exactly.
Every either assist, be like, oh, Beckham gave him the pass to give him the assist. You know.
The goal against Houston in 2011. He's the one who gave the header he started it, right?
Yeah.
But it was Robbie Keane that gave the pass to Donovan.
Yeah.
So who's your next standing today?
That was Bond.
Oh, that's a good one
Yep.
too.
Because Bond, it's a shutout. It was a shutout. How many goals have we given up at the last 3-4 games?
And you pretend
he made some crazy saves.
How many goals did he stop? How many goals did he stop?
He made some good saves.
I'm not saying nothing, but
I'm just saying. It's like he gave,
I visually disagree.
He made some great saves. He made some great saves today.
He made some big saves. Exactly. So he's my next standing player because it was a shutout.
If I may,
You may not.
Okay.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't give it to Bond. He only had, I think, 3 saves, and I think
Key
one
saves.
that was dangerous.
He saves.
If you really go back and look at it, he had like 5 or 6 turnovers coming out of the kickoff or coming out of him being able to take the ball out.
I don't remember him.
Why did it shit on?
Yeah.
Either way, it was a shutout game.
Yeah, we got to shit on David's first in Nag Studio.
I don't know. It doesn't even matter, but it was still a shutout, and he had some really key saves. So that does it for me.
He came off his line pretty good.
I don't remember him having any turnovers.
Yeah,
He didn't have any turnovers.
Okay.
He didn't have any turnovers.
All right, what's your word?
No, dude. Me and Eddie were in sync. I same thing. I had Costa all the way. I couldn't believe what I was seeing in a good way because Costa was actually playing like the Costa we kind of expected him to be, right? Maybe not the goal, but dude, he was out there creating. He was out there, directing everybody to, okay, come here, go this way. He was even telling Julian, like, dude, run this way and then boom, give you the pass real quick. He was doing everything that we expect from a DP. And he obviously he didn't score, but he did create a lot of chances, and hopefully this is
the beginning of summer.
This is the beginning of something good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you see his soccer IQ. You see his his passes.
Yeah, we saw it today.
Inner passes, like with his outer left foot.
It wasn't the Costa we saw. In the
I think that pass as a defender, I was looking at it. I was like, shit. I never would have thought he would have made that pass.
Yeah.
Because that's an awkward pass that you're expecting him to take a dribble instead of taking the pass.
It was a world-class pass.
Yes, exactly. It's something that you're like, oh shit, I never seen that shit before. As a defender, you see that, you're like, damn.
Did you give yours?
Crazy.
Next standing.
Oh, I wonder who.
Very good.
Chewy.
If we were supposed to speak into the
Nah, I got you. Guys. We're not supposed to give it to people that are in the stands, right?
You were opposed to having
You
people in the
understand?
stands.
It's called next standing.
Shut up. I'm asking a fucking question, bro.
It was Darth Vader for Star Wars. No, that was my next thing.
So. Fuck you. Next standing player of the
Lord
match.
Helmet.
It's myself, cause I fucking went through this fucking record.
Can we cut his
and
mic?
Nah, fuck you. Nah, it is for myself. What the
Theory
fuck?
ass food, bro. Austin Theory.
What do you mean, dude? I am Austin Theory. Watch out.
Stupid Roman Reigns. Look at me. Look
Chewy,
at
who's your
me.
next standing player?
No, go back to.
Nah,
Tom.
I am the next same player. You know why? Because at one point,
Brian, people gotta
I
work
played
tomorrow.
center back today. At one point, I played center mid today.
Then I would be. I
At
would
one
be the next standing
point,
player.
at one point,
Hey, but did you win though?
I was a coach.
Hey, but did you win though?
Shut up, bitch. I did not.
Well, then you're not the next one.
All that to say this: Eddie, Spenny, David, Willis, Chewy,
It's Chewy's turn. Chewy.
Chewy,
I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys.
please, next. The bad part is if you submitted questions,
They're not gonna get read.
yeah, Brian's the only one that has access to them.
Says
Go
who?
to your best. Go ahead.
I can still read.
All right, cool. Chewy,
Bond, straight up. I thought he played really
Ooh, see?
good. He
Straight
did
up.
key saves, honestly, and he got a bubble hit. So,
He did.
so yeah. Bond.
sorry, fool. I would have known, but season ticket member.
Yeah, me too. I just saw him from afar.
Bro.
I saw him from
I guess we can
afar.
talk about that off air, but damn.
Nag after dark, guys. Nag after dark.
Actually, so that's it, right? We got the words down.
Yeah, that's it.
We got the words down. Hold on, real quick. Let me tell you the standings in the West.
We're in seventh.
Just so you know, this is all I need. Okay. Currently, we're 7th now.
With one game in hand.
The game in hand.
One game, yeah, we got one game, man.
Over third,
Yes or no?
fourth, fifth,
That's all
sixth.
I need.
That is horrible.
Playoffs, David. Yes or no?
Yeah, we are.
Svetty,
Yes.
Brian.
Hell yeah. We're gonna win the
Willis?
whole thing, bro. I got the cloud makeup. Chewy?
Willis.
Playoffs.
I don't think Willis answered.
Willis, playoffs. Yes or no? Top of your Joker smile.
Why so serious?
No.
No.
Ouch.
If you have a
No.
butt chin,
Yes.
you should just do
Alright.
it, fam.
Studio audience, playoffs. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
We got a solid yes. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. So.
See why I don't drink from?
To answer Jeffrey Sosa's question on the live
Jeffrey
chat.
doesn't
No.
even know shit, fam.
There's
to
no
be
questions.
honest. TBH,
To answer
Jeffrey
his-
doesn't know shit.
No. I tweeted this week that all these people calling out for Klein out, not even 1% of the attendants were gonna make signs.
course not,
Or
fam.
make a fuss.
Of course not. Why would they?
I sat in 2 different
It's hard,
sections,
though. It's
visited
so- No,
3
bro.
sections in total.
Let's
Nobody
dude,
with a sign.
Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real.
It's hard though, man. It really is hard.
When you're this invested,
not that hard,
I want
actually.
to okay. You know what? Hold on. Let's go on to questions, Brian.
okay,
It is with the question, bro.
Open it for him first. Open it for him first.
okay, I'm down.
Oh, give it to me then.
Let's go. You say you can read. Let's go.
Let's go.
hear
I
it.
can read food. Trust me.
Come on. Give me
Ten.
those hieroglyphics. Give me those hieroglyphics. Let's go.
Okay.
So, like, do you guys? Oh, so we're doing Instagram. Here we go. On Instagram. One moment. It's loading.
Thank you.
I got you, baby.
What?
The dead zone right here.
Says who? All right. Oh well, Chewy asked it. Oh no. Dude, nobody asked questions. To be honest,
I
Really?
did.
there was more concerns than questions.
The whole.
All right.
Okay, what were the concerns?
Responded to number 3, Gasper, Liam, Edwards, and Delgado have been really solid and not hurting the salary. Can we play them?
No.
I don't think so either.
And that was the questions.
That was it. That was it. That was it. Yeah, that was it. Sorry.
No Twitter, nothing.
Yeah, you
I
know
got
how to
some long
read.
questions.
I asked questions.
Yeah, I think you're kind of off because I'm not.
I mean, there's a Cabral is trash on that, but we all know.
Okay,
there was a lot of.
All right, so we don't,
Is Cabral.
so we don't have any questions. Let's go back to it then. Let's go back to Eddie's question, right?
Yeah, go for it.
You're taking Edwards or you're taking Gaspar to start the last 13 games of the
Okay,
season?
we're
Eduardo?
putting out this information. because I asked that question, then I'll put it out. I think you do, Gaspar. And I've said that. No, I've said this before, that Edwards
100%.
Edwards was let go for a reason, right? Gaspar was actually a luck. Like, I'm sorry, he had his issues. I know he was like in the drug protocol or whatever rehab protocol. So we took him in a steal in a way, right? We did. We did. He wasn't.
Yeah, because they let him go and then they let him go and then
he wasn't necessarily available. Edwards was available. Gaspar wasn't necessarily available. We went ahead and got him. That's what we did. I think as the way we want to play, dude, he's a great stay-at-home defender. Like, I cannot argue that he is a great stay-at-home defender. And Raheem is
who doesn't come back on shift for defense.
Oh, he's talking about Gaspar.
Who you saying is a very good?
I'm defending Gaspar.
Okay.
He's talking about Gaspar. Yeah.
If we're
I'd rather have Raheem.
If we're going with the what if overall theory, I gotta believe that your new signing is gonna be consistent.
Who is what?
And if he stays consistent, you don't need an Edwards, you don't need an overlapping Julian, and you allow your offense to constantly create mismatches in your favor, with Cabral going one-on-one with a defender,
but why
and
not?
Costa on the other side going one-on-one with a defender.
Why?
Regardless of up to this point what Costa has been and what Cabral has been, what they should be the rest of the season is a threat on a one-on-one possession in our favor. There's not many defenders
according to the lineup.
I prefer. Look, like I said it earlier. We're saying Gaspar for left back. I'm not saying don't start Edwards. I'm just saying don't start on my left back.
Yep, same thing.
I'm saying start Edwards at that left wing instead of starting Cabral. Yeah, he's our DP, but it's somebody who I feel I feel he's better than Cabral offensively right now at this point.
Oh, that's a fucking argument. That's a good argument.
Hold on. I tried to stay
That's a good argument.
I tried to stay positive in this show because we won. But if you really want to break down Edwards' game, the guy was a free agent, didn't get picked up by no Canadian team or no MLS team, and was not even on the Canadian radar. And so Vanny presented him an opportunity to play out of position.
So you telling me that putting Edwards is worse than putting Cabral on the left?
I have Grandsir starting over Edwards.
No. Oh, don't even talk to me about Grandsir right now, bro. Honestly, Grandsir is on the effort train right now. Trust me.
Yep.
Grandsir right now. Grandsir right now is on the effort train.
Yes, he is, fool. Trust me.
No.
What did he do today? What did he do today? What had 3 horrible first touches?
He had
should have had a goal.
He had 4
if it wasn't for his bad
and
touch.
3 good plays. 4 turnovers.
So don't come at me with Grandsir over fucking Edwards right now.
Yeah, Grandsir's back, bro.
No way.
What do you think,
I agree
David?
with that, bro.
Grandsir over Edwards?
Yeah, I agree with that 100%, bro. I agree with that shit 100%.
David has Edwards over Gaspar.
If Brugman is going to be as solid and Delgado's going to be back there, that gives him more of a reason to have Edwards running up.
But
and leaving his post because your defense is so fucking solid.
It's not 2 center defensive mids.
Huh?
It's not 2 center defensive mids. It's one.
It's only Brugman. It's only Brugman.
They were playing with a 5-man backline essentially this game.
Yeah.
All right, but instead of Gaspar, you're gonna have Edwards, right?
But then now you're creating a possible mismatch. You don't want a 3 versus 4 offensively.
Not just that, they got to shift.
They've been doing it the whole time, though.
And it hasn't worked.
Yeah. No, because you have Revolution fucking coming back the whole time, and he's not a fucking defender. He's not a fucking defensive midfielder.
Actually, you're completely wrong, bro. He
Yeah,
played,
I think he is.
He played on a 3-5-2 as a center
Yeah.
back where he came from.
He was playing. He started as a center back as
He
well.
started as a center back that they converted into a defensive mid, who we converted to a cam.
And then who the next team is going to convert as a striker. So just keep that in mind.
And then we're gonna take Joveljic and turn him into a right back because
No.
Either way,
Turn him into a DP.
Vanny likes playing the wing. He likes playing the wings.
The wings,
Right
as much as much.
the wings.
If you have a hole on the right side, he's gonna have someone going playing the wings, and you're gonna have Edwards running up the wings. All right, you're not gonna have Gasper. Gasper's gonna be he's too defensively, and you're not gonna have Gasper in the midfield. Gasper has no creativity when he goes up there. That's why I'd rather have Cabral up there or Grand Sur up there.
Okay, well,
let me
that's
give you
what I'm
another
asking.
example.
Are
Let me
you
gi- hold on.
taking the? Hold on. Are you taking Cabral's creativity over Edwards' creativity? Because Edwards is also a good winger, playing as like a top winger, not as a defensive winger, playing as a forward
Can I
winger.
counter your answer?
Okay.
I will take
Cabral's runs
Cabral's
over
recovery over Edwards' recovery.
But you don't need that if you have Gaspar staying at home. That's what I'm saying.
It's just
You wouldn't need that. You wouldn't need him.
preventing-
So you like
coming back.
Gaspar? You like
That's
Gaspar?
what I'm saying.
He
That's
wants-
what I'm saying.
he wants Edwards
I
to
want
play.
Gaspar and Edwards on that same wing.
But once he gets
That's
up
what I'm
there,
saying.
what does he do? He tries to dribble it literally inside the fucking goal. He doesn't know what to do up there on top. At least Cabral has
Hold on.
one
Is
pass.
he not our assist leader? Is he not our assist leader?
Exactly. He has to give an assist, and he was the assist leader. After this,
How many
he's
assists does
shut
Cabral
down.
have? How many
Huh?
assists does Cabral have?
No, I'll give you that.
I'll make it easy for you. I'll give you a donut right here. He has none.
All right.
Is it a vegan donut for your brother?
It's a vegan donut with no fucking filling. That's what it is.
Well, yeah. There's no calories in the middle of the donut.
Are you taking the 6 assists from the wing, or are you taking the 0 assists from the wing? Answer that.
All right, Willis. I'll give you that, but
What
it
I'm
troubles
taking
me
is-
that he's our winger going up because sometimes
He's such a liability,
It's
dude.
very sloppy play, and he's sloppy coming back and he's sloppy going up. And that's the only thing that worries me, that he just doesn't know what to do when he's up there.
To answer,
He's very
to answer-
unconfident, and sad to say, Cabral is more confident up there than Edwards is.
To answer Bruce's question, I choose defense
All
because
day.
defense wins championships.
Yep, that is a fact.
Robert Rios
So
would like to ask,
Cabral
why are you guys
with no
mad
goals
when we
and no
win?
Why
assists.
were you not? What the
I'm not
fuck?
mad at all.
No, I've been mad. I wasn't mad when we won. I was mad before this shit.
I think next episode we should
Hey,
talk
you know
more
what?
about
No,
improvement.
we're actually
I think this
we're
motherfucker
overlapping
did
the
fucking
whole
great job today,
situation.
to be honest.
We're overlapping the whole situation that
fuck
fuck
outta here.
Klein out.
Yeah, that at the end of the day, it's still Klein out.
Yep, all day.
I don't know. I disagreed with you guys for years already, and
About Klein out?
yeah.
Why?
Do we have time for this? I mean,
No, we don't.
Ask it.
It's just.
Nag after dark, we do.
I mean, I'm talking in general.
We got the
when I
brown
say
stuff.
you, but
I have it.
the fan base in general. I mean, we're too impatient
Yes.
to progress. Nobody does it from one year to the next.
But that doesn't discount from
Teams-
Klein being out, folks.
teams-
That doesn't
It's
discount from
we
Klein
took
being
over
out, bro.
Christian too, though.
Team takes 2 or 3 years to win championships in this league. You
Bro,
haven't-
fucking Jericho.
are you gonna let me answer? Or are you gonna just cut me off?
I'll cut you off right now.
That's him, not me, fool. I'm
The
your
front
cousin,
office
man.
has given every coach that's came exactly what they wanted
Nope.
to get to where they supposedly
Nope.
needed to. Yes.
Nope, sir.
Kurt Onalfo was the bridge that was supposed to be Galaxy
From the
2.
G2s to the
No,
fucking
he's a
G1s.
bitch.
Give me a minute here. Give me a
Like,
minute.
hey, for lack of better words, Kernofel was the bitch.
He was the
Yeah.
bridge that was supposed to, bring in the Galaxy 2 since we kept losing players while they were 15, 16 to Europe. The people that really
No,
follow
but
the
they
team.
cut that program though.
Nah, you
And
tripping.
it was the one in charge of that
Okay.
budget though.
You even got David fucking get the fuck
Okay,
out of here,
look.
bro. Nah, you
He was-
tripping, bro.
Let me answer. So
Onalfo was.
he was supposed to bridge the gap. It didn't happen. Okay.
Yeah.
Sheen
Then what
came
else do
in.
you bring after that?
Unfortunately, he had his issues. He still requested players that he got. Didn't work out. GBS came in and flipped the whole fucking roster.
To what? To a losing team?
That's
He
on the
basically
coach.
no.
That's on the coach. He brought in Poleta. He brought in Pavon. He brought in Fabio. Who else did he
Players
bring in?
that didn't produce for shit to fucking put us in the championship round.
Pavon just signed another fat contract to go to.
But is he in the Galaxy
He's in-
producing
okay,
way
no,
more
no,
than he should be?
Fabio
And
Alvarez.
on top of that, when he was here, He would have been World Cup bound if he was here. Still.
Fabio Alvarez not only won
What did he win?
the league
With who?
but lost the
Pumas.
CCL.
Bro, get the fuck out of here now.
With
No,
Pumas,
nah.
exactly. With who?
Bro, get out of
Here's the
here,
thing,
bro.
though. Here's the thing, though.
Get
Because
outta here,
my
bro.
problem was always get him over the line, and now I actually miss DTK now.
Costa over fucking
I don't think it was his
Alvarez.
fault.
I mean, you
TBH.
missed CTK. Look at the signings that we have this year. They
No,
cleaned
fool,
house.
you're tripping out, fool.
You're
You're
in
tripping
playoff
out.
position, and you just signed Brian's favorite player in the summer window.
I think this
Jairo
has to go
Enriquez?
to.
No,
I think this
we
has
did
to
not
go
sign
to
him.
Nag After Dark, gentlemen. This has to go to Nag After Dark. Cause we about to go fucking a full on 2 hours on this shit.
All right, cool. So we said this earlier. I want to do with this again.
Oh yeah, we beefing now, homie.
Actually, I asked it one way. I'll say it a different way. Where in the table do we up in the West spinning?
I'll tell you right now. If they beat Dallas next
No,
week.
no. Where do we end up in the table?
If they beat Dallas next
No,
week,
no,
fourth.
no. Where do we end up in the table?
Fourth.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
Dallas next week,
we're
fourth.
gonna end up in fourth.
They beat Dallas
No,
next
no,
week,
no, no.
fourth.
At the
Where
end
are we
of the
gonna end up?
season.
Where are we
Yeah,
gonna end
yeah,
up?
hell yeah, hell yeah. I agree with that.
And
Fourth or
16.
fifth, only because
I agree
of
with
the ranking of goal
I don't
differential.
know. I don't
I
want
agree with
if,
that
what's, or
100%.
buts.
Point wise, tie for fourth.
We're gonna tie for fourth.
Point wise, if they win next
Right.
week, tie for fourth.
I feel the same.
All right,
I think fourth
David?
is our ceiling
David.
this season.
5th or 6th.
All right, Joey.
At the end of the season,
Yeah.
5th.
All right. Make sure to mark on your calendars August 1st because we're not going to make the playoffs. Make sure to cancel your renewal by then.
We're not gonna make playoffs.
Nope.
We're not gonna play playoffs.
Damn, after a win.
I'll bet you a jersey that we make
We're not gonna
playoffs.
make playoffs.
I'm not going to bet anything. I don't want to bet against my team, but I just don't think we're going to do it.
Look, if we don't
Yep,
make
I
playoffs,
agree with it. I agree with Eddie.
oh my god.
Let's shave off
If
your
we don't
eyebrows.
make-
Shave
Hey,
off your
stop.
eyebrows.
You know what? You know what's
Bruce.
gonna be even worse? Because we played Houston last, we gonna
Oh.
get it again.
Don't say that, bro.
So
Yeah,
I hope
we-
it doesn't come down to that.
You gonna
It's
get
not gonna come down to
Houston,
that.
Houston
Every
Nassau. We're
season?
gonna get Houston Nassau again.
every
So,
season, I give you guys if this happens, I'll spot the keg, right?
Yes, sir.
If we don't make playoffs this year, I'll spot the keg for the home opener. next season.
Bang, baby, let's go.
But if we make playoffs,
Shake on it. Shake on it.
you
y'all,
spot the
you
playoff
heard it
keg.
here first. We
13.
getting a free egg next season. Let's go.
I have yet to have to fucking pay for a head.
It's actually a harder one because remember it's one-offs. To get the home kick, you're talking about a higher seed then.
playoffs, right?
Yeah.
So if they
Playoffs.
do not make the playoffs, I will spot the keg for the home opener next season. I am 4-0.
Okay, if we make it, then I'll do it in the home opener. Because we can go.
If they make playoffs, you
yeah,
you
we're
spot?
this is on the home opener next year.
No. If
Yeah,
they make playoffs-
because we can make playoffs. It's one off. Remember, and never host a playoff game. So
Yeah.
just agree to the home opener next year. If we make playoffs last season, then I'll still get the keg.
Cool.
But this is for the next year's home opener.
All right.
All right, cool. So, by the way,
What was the bet?
yeah, huh?
What was the bet?
If they don't make playoffs, I'm
He's
spotting
got
the
it.
keg
The keg
For the
is paid for.
home opener.
for the home opener next
Yeah.
year.
If they don't make it, he gets it. If they do make it,
I got you.
get it.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
There it is.
I'm with that bet.
But it goes to next year. The next, because we don't know, because it could be
Oh, well, you should.
because it's a one off. Because it's one off.
Yeah, it could be. They could be away the whole
Yeah.
way.
So we'll just that's right. We just made it to the home opener. Regardless, by the way, announcement. LA,
Last game of the season.
Girls
LA
Across the Galaxy
versus
got the
Union.
keg next year. It's either
Yes,
going to be
indeed.
brought to you by Spending Your Ready. It's going to be brought to you by one of
I'm gonna
us.
call it right now. Last game of the season is gonna be
Well,
LA
it's
Galaxy.
for sure
at
gonna be brought to
Philadelphia.
you by Nag Boys. So
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Calling it now. We're last seed, meeting LAFC in the playoffs, and we're knocking those fuckers
No, you
out.
don't. If you're last seed, you play second seed. 'cause you get a bye.
Exactly. And then and who do we beat after that?
Oh, what you're saying? Okay.
Exactly. We beat Austin in Austin, and then we beat LAFC
Yeah, it might
at the
be- it might
at the
be,
diarrhea.
It might be RSL ending up in second, man.
It's not going to be good. Because Ruth knocked today and last year today. Jesus Christ,
Bro,
Watch
that's
the
just-
league, by the way.
That shit's really called the
I love
bro.
the Galaxy, but watch the league. You good, Brian? I'm
Good,
looking
bro.
at you. How do you like the
It is
setup?
what it is. Hey, from Eddie, Bryant, Spenny,
That's not
David.
Thank you everyone for watching. If you're watching live or listening to us later on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever we are fucking streaming. I don't know. Chewy does all the work. Much appreciation to Chewy. You know,
Everybody go follow Chewy.
I love you, Chewy.
Yeah, we love you, Chewy, even though he's playing fucking Connect 4 or whatever he's doing on his phone.
Favorite Nag boy.
Yeah, we know how this goes. If you want to find me in any social medias, you can find me as Eddie Nags all across. Right
Find
across
me
from me.
as, to be honest, I don't want to talk to any of you motherfuckers because you have the worst takes of all time, especially this motherfucker with his hat and glasses. Who the fuck is this?
Hey,
bro?
fool, this is all I have left. Fool.
Fool.
Man.
Imagine having hat and
I'm
glasses.
actually lucky to even have an LA Galaxy fucking anything right now. Fucking jerk.
And you know what I say to that? Keep on nagging, little bitch.
Spenny. If you
I
like
guess you can't
people,
find him anywhere.
You can find me as Bright Nags and everything. Keep on nagging. Spending.
I am on. What's my Twitter handle? It's been a while.
The
At
keep on
Spenny
nagging one.
Bayless. At Spenny Bayless. I just tweeted out during the game, actually, before the game even ended. I had to give LA Riot Squad a shout out because they had, like I said earlier, they had 137, 139 rocking. And it wasn't even packed. And it's not even like a dig at that. They were
Facts.
loud. They were active.
That's a fact.
Chuyasu.
You guys can find me as Chavez JA, Chavez High on all my social media. Pretty easy, pretty simple.
Oh, the best.
David, what you got?
The
David?
most
Hold on,
ever, most gassy person you could ever meet. If you ever meet him, and he'll allow you to meet him because he's so quiet. Bro.
He is.
He's so cute too.
He is fucking
He's taken.
handsome as shit, to be
I would've
honest.
fucking married
Handsome
that
as
fool,
fuck.
too.
I'm hating on that
David,
shit.
thank you for being on again.
You handsome piece of
And your
shit.
Thank you for
Happy
having me.
life, unlike
El
ours.
terrorista.
No offense to everybody here.
I'm a long time listener, second time caller.
Long time friend. And I'm gonna tell the cute story right
Hey,
after
no,
this.
No joke,
But
but
15 years season ticket member, right?
No, I'm actually.
I took a
he's
break.
split.
I took a break.
Huh?
But
He split. It was only me continued.
yeah, I took a break for a while. But
So what?
But there's a blue, white, and gold pop up coming up in July 30th.
Oh.
I'm not gonna be there. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be there. I couldn't get my stuff together. But
Bonerific.
But there's a lot of great local artists and vendors coming up July 30th in the Graph Lab. All right, so look it up. It's me popping up. It's one of those awesome pop up shops that you always hear about with the Galaxy. Just nothing but Galaxy fans bringing up their own Galaxy memorabilia and stuff like that.
This is.
I would just want to bring it up. Thank you to 123 Threads, and that's all I can say right now, dude. So I hope to join them next time, but I couldn't join it this time. But these guys are fucking awesome, and I fucking love what they do.
I have originals. You guys don't get originals because this is my friend.
Hey,
A
fuck
cute
yeah, I
story.
want
Can you
to.
tell the
Fuck
cute
yeah,
story
I
now?
want
Dude, I hit up the artist. I hit up the
Fuck you
artist,
and
and he
your
was
originals.
like, "I'll let you know when I print more." And I haven't heard back from him.
So cute story before I go. Like I said, I'm gonna tell it at the
One
end.
more.
Me and David, this was all long.
You guys made out.
The
I love
Loyola
it.
I
Marymount
knew
story.
it.
I knew it.
Do you remember that?
You guys made out. I knew it.
No.
So we were like in high school.
Hanging out with your buds.
Hey,
Oh.
Hey,
My
damn,
bad.
fool.
Don't get jealous.
I'm being horny
Come on,
right now.
seriously,
Hey,
God damn.
turn my mic off right now. Turn my mic off.
no, dude.
This is way before you. bro.
Yeah, seriously.
Well,
We're experimenting, jerk. So me and David were in high school, and actually, it started in middle school. Let's say it started in middle school.
Yeah.
Like somehow we wore like one of us wore a Galaxy jersey. We're like, "Hey, you're a Galaxy fan?" Like, yeah. Like, cool.
So back in Southgate in middle school, back in what, like 1999,
The
2000?
90s, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You don't find Galaxy fans anywhere.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool finding someone.
It's like
that
cool.
was a
You're like
Galaxy
Chivas, America, Fumosa. Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, Galaxy. What
Yeah.
the fuck? Anyways, point is that we became friends, bro. And my mom worked for Metro. We'd always talk. We never did anything together. and the Galaxy won the title in
2002.
2002.
Yeah, 2002. And my mom worked for Metro. David was like this fucking super nerd reader. He's like, hey, there's gonna be autographs in Loyola Marymount. So I told my mom. My mom doesn't drive on the freeway, you know, like a lot of Latino moms. No offense to Latino moms, but my mom's like, I work for Metro. I know the map. Let's take the fucking bus and fucking train, bro. So guess what? We took the bus and train and preseason. That motherfucker rained on us, bro. We took it all the fucking.
It was like the first week of February, so it was fucking pouring,
bro. Bro. And we have pictures. And they're somewhere online. I also have them like actual pictures. Like me, this fool, Chris Klein. That's Chris Klein.
Peter Vahena. That was Chris Albright. Peter Vahena.
Yeah, Shiggy Smith and Pescadito. All together, bro. So David, thank you for being here, bro. Like this guy is my original Galaxy friend. Like there is nobody here. Yeah, I actually have this first Penny story too.
We used to challenge.
No, I have the first Penny. I have the first Penny story too.
Like, hop over that fucking fence.
Oh yeah,
and
you know,
fucking,
our first story cost me a lot of money too. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, bitch ass. Yeah, it did.
We'll talk
I
about
climbed
the next
over
episode.
to try to find it.
Yeah. Anyways, you good, Brian?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Again, David Guidino, very talented artist. We're gonna fucking retweet him for all at the pop up
on Instagram. A good thing to art.
Thank you for listening to the live show. We appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
Share, like, spread the word however you can. For Eddie, Brian, Spenny, David, Chewy, Willis, we're getting up out of here. Till next time, Willis, what do we do?
On.
Exactly.
Keep on nagging, babies.
Let's go.
Keep on nagging, gentlemen.
Take us home, Chewy.
Keep on nagging.